What's up, guys? So the focus today is solving multi-step equations. We have a few steps to follow. 1. Distribute or combine like terms. 2. Solve the equation using inverse operations. And 3. Check answer if needed. The first equation we have is 5 times a minus 6 in parentheses equals 10. My first step is to distribute the 5. So 5 times a is going to give me 5a. And 5 times negative 6, remember to take the sign with it, is going to give me negative 30 equals 10. Once I distribute, I have a simple two-step equation to solve. So I'm first going to cancel out the 30. And the opposite of a negative 30 is a positive 30. So 10 plus 30 is going to give me 40 equals 5a. So 5 times some number is going to give me 40. To figure out that number, I'm going to divide by 5 on both sides. And I know that a is equal to 8. The next equation we have is negative 8 equals negative 4 times d plus 6 in parentheses. So our first step is to distribute the negative 4. So negative 4 times d is going to give me negative 4d. And negative 4 times a positive 6 is going to give me negative 24. And that is equal to negative 8. Now we need to solve the two-step equation. So I'm going to get rid of the negative 24 first. And to cancel that out, I'm going to change it to a positive 24. And I'm going to do plus 24 on the other side. So I have negative 8 and positive 24. So my signs are different. I'm going to subtract and take the sign of the bigger number. That would give me positive 16 equals negative 4d. So negative 4 times some number is going to give me positive 16. To figure out that number, I'm going to divide by negative 4. And I'm going to divide this side by negative 4. 16 divided by negative 4 is going to give me negative 4 equals d. All right, so the next equation we have is negative 3 times h minus 2 plus 4h equals 9. So I'm going to start by distributing the negative 3. So negative 3 times h is going to give me negative 3h. And negative 3 times negative 2 is going to give me positive 6. I'm just going to bring the 4h down because it's not inside parentheses, so I'm not going to multiply it. So plus 4h equals 9. Before we do anything else, we need to simplify the left side of this equation by combining like terms. Remember, like terms need to have the same variable. So I can combine negative 3h and positive 4h. So negative 3 and positive 4 is going to give me 1h, or just h. I'm going to bring down the plus 6. So I have h plus 6 equals 9. So some number plus 6 equals 9. And if you don't easily know that off the top of your head, since we're adding 6 to the h, the opposite would be to subtract 6. And 9 minus 6 is going to give us 3. So h is equal to 3. All right, let's look at one more. We have 4 times j minus 2 plus 3 times j minus 1 equals 17. So on this one, I have two separate sets of distributive property. So I'm going to start by distributing the 4. So 4 times j is going to give me 4j. And 4 times negative 2 is going to give me negative 8. Now I'm going to distribute the positive 3. So positive 3 times j is going to give me plus 3j. And positive 3 times a negative 1 is going to give me negative 3. And that's equal to 17. Now I need to combine like terms. So I'm going to put 4j plus 3j together. So 4j plus 3j is going to give me 7j. And then I can also put negative 8 and negative 3 together, which is going to give me negative 11, and that equals 17. All right, now I'm going to solve the two-step equation. So I'm going to add 11 to both sides. And 17 plus 11 is going to give me 28 equals 7j. So 7 times some number equals 28. To figure out that number, we're going to divide by 7. And 28 divided by 7 is going to give me 4. So j equals 4. Pause the video, work these 5 problems out in your notebook, and then press play to see if you get the correct answers. If not, try to figure out what you did wrong or see me for additional help. On the last problem, do not forget to distribute this as a negative 3.